What's going on, guys? It is Raj here, and today we are going to be covering iOS 14.4 RC, or iOS 14.4 release candidate, and we are going to be covering all of the new features, what has been fixed, what has, changed, and everything along those lines. And essentially, if you guys don't know what RC, or release candidate, means, it means that this is basically, in a sense, the public version. So this is what's going to be released to the public very soon. So expect to see iOS 14.4 release candidate, or iOS 14.4 for you guys coming out to you guys fairly soon. And this is not to do with the developer betas, this is just, a public release coming soon. But this, however, is, software that's being released to us developers early. So that's essentially what this is. But it looks like it is updating right now, so I will get back to you guys once it is done and once the phone itself has rebooted. Alright guys, we are now back, and sorry for the delay and all of that, but basically we are now on iOS 14.4 release candidate, or as you guys all know now, 14.4, because 14.4 was released yesterday actually. So yeah, basically we are on that now, and without further ado, we are going to go through all of the new features. So, hopping right in, of course, you can see, the UI hasn't really changed, of course. Now, oh, that's a glitch. But, as far as everything goes, it's not really changed that much. But, really the things that have changed are, basically what I'm about to go through here. So, let's go through all of that, shall we? Let's see here. So, let's see. So, as far as new stuff here, it looks like we have a few notable things, which, let me see if I can show you guys this. Sorry, by the way, my phone timed out. But it looks like in the Bluetooth settings, we have now basically in 14.4 we have the ability to specify the device type for third-party like Bluetooth connected like audio devices. So like basically you can do like headphone audio level measurements, so those can be taken correctly. Apple tracks headphone audio levels to send alerts if music is playing at a level that has a potential damage to your hearing. So like let's say you have a pair of third-party headphones. Apple now has their measurement tool that supports that. Now there's support for smaller QR codes, which is nice. And let's see here. So as far as other stuff goes, we have now notifications for when the camera on the iPhone is unable to be verified as like new, genuine, or like basically so like let's say if you like sort of have your camera replaced, this is kind of what I was talking about in the last iOS beta video, but basically yeah, now there's notifications sort of like warning you that your camera lens is like not genuine or something like that whenever you get it replaced, say if you do. So that's kind of what that is there, and it fixes the following issues for 14.4 and for 14.4 release candidate. The image artifacts that could appear in HDR photos with taken on the iPhone 12 Pro, that's no longer an issue, which is great. And the fitness widget may not display updated activity data, so it fixed that as well. Typing may be delayed and word suggestions may not appear on the keyboard. It fixed that. The keyboard may not come up in the correct language in messages, so it also fixed that. Audio stories from the News app and CarPlay may not resume after being paused for spoken directions or Siri, so that is now fixed as well. Enabling switch control and accessibility may prevent phone calls from being answered on the lock screen, so that's also fixed. And as far as improvements for the iPad goes, so iPadOS 14.4 and iPadOS 14.4 release candidate, smaller QR codes are now recognized by the camera. You have the option to like classify different types of Bluetooth, so the same thing as the iPhone. They also fixed typing may be delayed, so that's the same, and the fact that the keyboard may not come up in the correct language in messages is also the same. And this update is relatively small. It's like 300 megabytes, so it's pretty typical for a 0.4 release. I mean, it's pretty small, I would say. And as far as other stuff goes, I mean, really, it's actually not, I'd say, as huge of an update as I would have loved it to be, because Apple is still missing a few things as far as, issues have went. Now, there is another thing Apple also fixed in this patch, and that is basically security issues. So there was 3 common exploits. Now, some YouTubers have probably not talked about this, but I will. But there has been a few exploits that Apple has fixed. So let me just show you guys here sort of a list of those exploits, basically, that Apple has fixed. Let's see here. So, let's see. I'm just going to real quickly airdrop it to my 10 here, or, so that you guys can see it on screen. Hopefully it's going to load. And looks like it does. Yay. Alright, perfect. So, as we scroll through all of this, so of course, here are the features. So smaller QR codes, option to classify Bluetooth devices, notifications for the cameras, image artifacts are fixed, yada yada. We already went through all of this, so I'm not going to go through all of it again. That's how to get it. So really, actually, it looks like the exploits are not on there. Let's see here. And I'm just going to close out of all of those. Let's see here. iOS 14.4 fixed exploits. I did not spell that correctly. So here we go here. So basically, so these are the exploits right here that Apple patched in iOS 14.4. So it is, like, now this is for, the people that care about this, but as far as security is concerned, yeah, that highlighted stuff right there, that's what Apple fixed in 14.4 as well for, exploits there. Mainly it looks like they were web exploits, so, nothing that bad. But as far as really everything goes, I mean, that's everything that's new, so this was quite a small release, honestly. And it is about the same as well for 14.4 release candidate as well. So basically, that is kind of the thing there, is that, it's mainly just a security update, it's just bug fixing update. So it's not anything like, that's huge, but it is highly suggested. Now, obviously, I am going to also suggest this to you guys, update to 14.4, and here's why. It is because of those exploits. If you do not update to 14.4, your device is going to be vulnerable to them. So I highly suggest updating to 14.4, of course. But that, I believe, is going to be the end of this video, so if you guys liked it, please be sure to leave a like, also comment and subscribe if you are brand new to my channel, and I am going to have some gaming videos coming your way pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.